In June 1791, Louis tries to flee the country to seek aid from loyalist forces on the French frontier.
And remember, the revolution begins in 1789, so it's already been a while by the time the flight to Varennes happens, which is what this is named. And during that period, there's sort of been a back and forth between Louis and the Assembly, the revolutionaries, where he's been trying to maintain his power, but he's really been backed into a corner. Louis sort of been forced so far to go along with the revolution, to, in many ways, pretend like he's fine with what's happening when he's clearly not. He's angry. His wife is even angrier. She was even more conservative than he was. He was, in fact, a bit of a vacillating character, going back and forth, a bit indecisive. But at this point, it's been too much, and they try to flee the country to, catch up with their royalist allies and take back France. It's not quite going to go like that.
But he is caught at Varennes. Louis and his family are brought back to Paris under armed guard.
Yeah. This is really a turning point for the French Revolution, right? As they were saying, up until this point, people are mostly advocating for a constitutional monarchy. They want to work with the king, and the king is pretending that he wants to work with them, even though he doesn't. Well, at this point, it becomes pretty clear to everybody that's not going to happen. The king has now openly opposed the revolution. In fact, when he fled, he left a letter behind, basically saying, "I hate all of this. How dare you turn against me after everything I've done?" So it was clear to everybody what had happened. And now people are saying, well, maybe we can't work with the king. What do we do now? And you start hearing that, word being passed around, republic. Ooh, pretty scandalous in the early days, but it's going to catch on.